Did you know that robot vacuums have been around since the late 1990s? However, it wasn't until recently that they became more affordable and accessible to the average person. Today, we're talking about the eufy Robovac 30C Max, and that's my first ever robot vacuum cleaner that I've been using for the past about 2 months. And guess what? This was awarded the best budget robot vacuum by none other than Vacuum Wars, the big YouTube channel about robot vacuums. You guys go search that. Okay, so now let's dive right into this little guy's features and find out what makes it so special. And by the way, there are links down in the description of this video to this particular robot vacuum, plus even this replacement side brushes and filters. Okay, first in the box, you'll be met with a lot of documentation. There is the quick start guide, there is a user manual, and all these shenanigans that come with electronics. Now we'll place the device itself right here on the side. This is the eufy Robovac 30C Max in Verity. It comes with this charging station or charging dock, which the robot will automatically attach itself to for some extra juice once it detects that the battery has run low. So this here is the filter that you'll insert into the robot vacuum. Next we have the side brushes, and these things that look like propellers are actually what the robot uses to sweep around dirt, and that can then be suctioned into the collection chamber. Next in the box you'll find the remote controller. It's actually quite good quality plastic. The buttons feel quite good rubber. This remote will give you some manual controls for where the robot is heading to, and some other functions. It uses 2 AA batteries, as you can see right over here, and they actually come supplied in the box. Next here you'll actually find the charging cable that you'll attach to the charging dock, a 19 volt 0.6 amp brick. So the other end and the cable connects to the charging station like so. Then this here are the boundary strips. This is actually some magnetic material that you could use to demarcate some areas of your house that you'd not like the robot vacuum to access. This vacuum is not meant to work in like wet areas, for example. What you do is you just pull a piece of this tape and just stick it across the floor, and you actually are provided with some 3M tape for that purpose. Next in the box, eufy go the extra mile and even provide some cable ties if you have some loose cables that you'd like to manage for better functioning of the robot. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the device itself, the eufy Robovac 30C Max. At the top here, we do have a power button and the indicator light for the connectivity status. It will tell you if your Wi-Fi is connected. And at the side here, we have the dirt collection chamber. And this is easy to actually get out. You simply just pull it out. And once you open this tiny little box, you can see that the filter is in there. So the other filter that came in the box was actually a replacement filter. And going around the device itself, there is not much else to see other than, at the bottom of the device here where we have the main brush. This is what rotates and brushes collecting dirt from your floor. On the sides here, the bottom of the device, you can see that we have the wheels, which are actually quite springy to help them, go up carpet and what have you. We also do have the power button. So yeah, and this is where the side brushes attach. So all you need to do is just press down one of the brushes on each side and you're good to go. And at the front, we do have the wheel that, rotates in multiple directions. So now let's get this thing fired up, plugging it into the wall and turning it on. You can see that the indicator light right over here comes up. We need to turn the device on right here at the back. And over here on the remote control, pressing the top left button makes it navigate automatically to the charging dock, and it docks to charge. The power button is orange when the power is low, it blinks when charging, and it actually turns blue when the battery is full. Before you can start using it, you need to also download the eufy Clean app from the Play Store, which allows you to control the robot vacuum remotely using your phone. The app also tells you the robot's state of charge and whether it's running or not, that sort of thing. Now, moving on to the design and features, the Robovac 30C Max doesn't have advanced mapping technologies like LiDAR, but it uses a random mapping algorithm that is still quite effective. And something else, this vacuum is actually equipped with sensors that help it avoid, falling down stairs, off ledges and what have you. And if you're someone who'd like that sort of granular control on everything, then you'd like the fact that you can actually set up cleaning schedules and even customize the vacuums, cleaning mods through the app. As for the cleaning performance, I found that the 30C Max is generally satisfactory. It can have some trouble cleaning the very edges of walls or corners, but that's a minor issue. Now, the floors in my house are actually a mix of tile and carpet, and the vacuum does a great job picking up a variety of debris. It sometimes does have a tendency of getting stuck on cords like charging cables on the floor, so you need to pick those up. And once in a while, I've actually found it stuck behind the curtain. Now, I don't have any pets, so hairs are not an issue here, but I noticed that this robot is actually slim enough to get under furniture, like actually under my bed. Now, for the pros and cons of this robot, one surprising pro is that the Robovac 30C Max is actually less noisy than expected. If it's cleaning a different room than the one that you are, sitting in, you may not even notice that it's there. Another pro is the fact that the vacuum comes with a high capacity battery. It lasts for up to 100 minutes on a single charge. But a con though that I found is that it's not advanced enough to do your taxes or walk your dog yet. Anyway, this is a robot vacuum, not, a robot. Overall, I'm quite happy with my purchase of the eufy Robovac 30C Max. It's been a great addition to our homes. We enjoy not having to spend as much time cleaning the floors now, other than the, mopping that this 30C Max does not do. There are some other robots that do mop, but I don't know how good they are. Anyway, for just like sort of picking up debris from the floor, like what sweeping would do, this is perfect. So yeah, guys, before we wrap things up, thanks for watching. I'd like you to hit that like button if you've liked this video, and subscribe to the channel for similar content coming up in future. See you in the next video, and as always, no pressure.